Tervetuloa YouTube, this is Ahi. So this week I'm going to show you how you can layer and EQ samples. Here we have a session where I have nothing yet. Let's add an instrument track instead. And let's use the SSD sampler. So here we have the SSD sampler. If I wanted, I could add some samples here, but I won't. So let's go to Instruments, Construct, and let's take a few snares here or so. Okay, that sounds cool. Alright, that has a lot of rings, so it's a good example. Alright, and then maybe one more. Let's see. I'm just randomly picking here, so in case you were wondering. Alright, that seems like it's a Jordison snare. I think we'll use this as our main snare. So these are all currently very different sounding drums. So what we are going to do is that we are going to set the volumes for all of these. So first what I'm going to do is I am going to drop the volume of this by a nice 12 dB because I know that they are gonna be really loud when you stack so many samples. So we are at D1. D1, maybe a quarter note. Alright, then let's check that all the snares are in D1. D1, 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 D1. Yes, they are. So I wanted this to be our main, so we'll just increase the volume of it, plain and simple. But then we have something that's like this, that's very ringy. What we can do to reduce the amount of ring is that we just, ooh, nice, is that we change the sustain and release times. So it originally was something like that. And now when we set this lower, once again very ringy snare. And this is a very high pitched snare. So let's try to tune that down. I guess we would have to change it by a lot more, and I don't want to do that. So I'll just keep this lower in volume. So let's see how this whole thing sounds now. Alright, that one does almost nothing, so let's remove that. Alright, these are sounding pretty good. So this is our setup. So we have a snare sound that sounds like this. First thing that we do is that we high pass the shit out of it. So I'll just use the Q10. You can use whatever you prefer, but I'm really used to how this works and sound. So let's just first make it like two. Let's just make it so that first we cut off too much, then we cut a bit less. Alright, here we can hear no effect here. Alright, around here we can hear that it starts to affect the sound, so let's cut it around 100, 150, somewhere there. Alright, that seems alright. And then I can hear that there is this really boxy frequency somewhere. This. Alright, and then we have the like upper harmony of the saw, about 800-ish. As you can see, I'm constantly trying to check if I'm doing like damage or just doing good. Here is our ring. Here is the cheap sounding attack. Let's try to get rid of some of that, but not all of it. We just need just a hair of it out. Alright, I can still hear like a ringing at around 2K. And here is another cheap sounding frequency. If you have too much of this, it sounds very cheap. And we want to get rid of that. Alright, so let's check. We went from this to this. A lot less annoying. And then let's try to distort it just a bit so that it will gel together. So, NLS channel. Let's try the mic. Alright, we are hitting 2.4. So we need to drop the level by 6 dB. Let's see if it's any better. It does something to the weird to the stereo image. I'm not sure if I really like that. I'll just try the stereo. Yeah, this one sounds much better. Alright, that sounds cool. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this quick demonstration. If you have any questions or comments, please write them down in the comments below. Thank you for watching and make good music.